Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Another edition of Mom at Home. Unfortunately, there's our little logo, Mom at Home. I'm all by myself right now. I'm all by myself, obviously, here in my studio, but we've had an incident today. So it's so hot up in where the Lewises are right now. They've had rolling power outages, and all day they've been having trouble with these power outages. So we made the call. We are actually going to reschedule today's episode. I'm coming to you live right now, but we're going to reschedule with Don Lewis and his personal, really interesting history of synthesizers and MIDI, and his really amazing innovation, the live electronic orchestra. So we've rescheduled that. We just found out about not more than an hour ago that they aren't expecting their power to come back on until later this afternoon. So we could have opted to do just like an iPhone interview with them one-on-one, but because Don has been working so hard on getting the live electronic orchestra working and rewired and playable again, we had a magnificent test run yesterday. It sounded gorgeous. We don't want you to miss out on that. So we could have gone on with today's episode, but we went ahead and made the executive decision to go ahead and reschedule it. Don and Lewis were extremely gracious with their time. So next Thursday, August 20th, 2021 at 2 p.m., we will be hosting this episode with Don and Julie Lewis and with Dr. Jonathan Piper. But for now, I figured we didn't have a whole lot of time to really get an email announcement out. I posted to Facebook, I posted to the YouTube page, and I updated our website page just to let you know that we're going to be rescheduling. But because I know so many of you have already joined us here online, I didn't want to leave you hanging. So to the 18, 19, almost 20 or so folks that are joining us right now, we are postponing today's episode. We will bring it back on Thursday. So I'm going to change all of our social media assets and channels to update the information. We'll send out an email. If you're not on our email list, go to www.museumofmakingmusic.org and sign up for that. Otherwise, you know what? I was supplied with a wonderful, wonderful preview clip, and I'm going to make an executive decision right now to go ahead and share that with you to get you excited about Thursday's episode with the Lewises. So this is a really cool preview clip of the documentary that just came out recently called The Ballad of Don Lewis. It kind of gives a little insight as to his story. He's really played an amazing role as a pioneer of synthesizers. So take a moment, watch this. I'll come back after that and remind you when the episode is coming out. Okay? Here we go.
I was wholly absorbed in Lewis' genius and wondered how it was that he hadn't been acknowledged as one of San Francisco's resident musical monuments.
There's all kinds of stories through history when you have the greats, the Galileos were persecuted. And you have to really think that Don Lewis is like a Galileo.
Don was a threat. He was an extraordinary danger to the Musicians Union. I mean, the Musicians Union at that point was hanging on for dear life.
To me, it was never an attempt to displace a musician, just another instrument and color in the orchestration.
There were a lot of things that they insisted continued as a tradition, one of which was black musicians were listed separately than white musicians.
I mean, it takes a while to overcome that kind of pre-programmed prejudice.
He was a pioneer. His forward thinking was way beyond what most people were even dreaming of, let alone putting a screwdriver and a soldering iron together to come up with this sound.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so that's a little sneak peek at Don Lewis. And as you could see, that very final clip there, that was the Live Electronic Orchestra, Leo, as it's affectionately called, fully functional, performing. I think that was actually a performance at the Museum of Making Music many years ago. But Don has got it working again. And unfortunately, rolling power outages in their region right now, so we just decided we'll bring them to you next week. They're going to join us Thursday, August 20th, 2021, 2 p.m. Central Time. Please come back. I know we have some folks, some friends in the UK who are tuning in right now. Ed, I'm sorry. I know it's 10 o'clock where you are right now. Come back next Thursday. So clear your calendar. Next Thursday, August 20th, we'll be back with Don Lewis, history of the synthesizer, and a functional live electronic orchestra. Until then, everyone, stay cool out there. We can't control the weather, but stay cool and take care. We'll see you then.